What's up guys? Welcome back to my channel and happy post-Thanksgiving feels. You're feeling kind of bloated, kind of fluffy, but you have all of this leftover Thanksgiving food in the fridge that you would just feel terrible about throwing away, so you continue to eat anyways. Today, what we're gonna do, and I've wanted to do this for such a long time, I don't know if you guys are big Friends fans, the show Friends, but one of my favorite episodes is, it's like the episode after one of their Thanksgiving episodes, and it's an episode where Monica makes Ross, her brother, a Thanksgiving leftover sandwich with the moist maker, and somebody eats his sandwich at work and he ends up getting like a leave of absence because of how mad he gets. So I have always wanted to do a video making one. I actually have made one in the past and they are so delicious. So I actually made a little video of how I made it, so you guys can go ahead and watch that real quick and then we will eat it together. Is it not the most massive sandwich you've ever seen? There's like absolutely no way I'm gonna be able to fit my mouth around it, but that's okay. Oh my gosh. There were a few different sites that said it was made a few different ways, but the site that I landed on actually used the mashed potatoes and the sweet potato casserole as like spreads on the bread, and I'm like, brilliant. Yes, I'm doing that. And then of course, the most famous part of the sandwich is the gravy soaked piece of bread in the center called the moist maker. And because I wanted to make sure that every aspect of this sandwich was delicious, I actually went and got a fresh sourdough loaf from my favorite bakery in Minneapolis, Rustica Bakery. So I just sliced it fresh when I got home, used one of the slices for the moist maker, and here we are. Okay guys, let's attempt to cut this in half so that maybe it's a little easier to eat, but I doubt it will be. And by the way, I just have tea from the bakery. Just black tea. Did I get black tea? Oh my goodness. This is absolutely absurd. Okay. There's nothing that can really prepare me for this moment, so I guess we're just gonna try to eat it. Oh, which one do I want first? Here, we'll go to this side. This is just stupid. All right, guys. Oh my gosh, it's so good. It's so good. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It's like Thanksgiving all over again. Sorry, the lighting was getting a little weird. Usually it doesn't come in like that in this corner, but whatever, we're good to go again. Let's continue where we left off, shall we? Mmm. This gravy soaked piece of bread in the center, I think I said it before, it's just so brilliant because you want gravy on your sandwich, but you just don't want it to go everywhere. And so it like holds on to the gravy without letting it like runneth over all over your hands. And it really does keep the sandwich moist. So I obviously made my own turkey, made my own sweet potato casserole, mashed potatoes, cranberry sauce. I attempted to make my own gravy. I wanted to make the lemon gravy like in my roast chicken video. Complete fail. Like complete fail. I guess that like there being way more fat that comes off of the turkey doesn't allow it to like reduce the way that the chicken fat does because it burned. And Shane had to go to Target at 6:30 p.m. on Thanksgiving and get a bunch of jarred gravy. So this is jarred gravy, just FYI. Mmm. Mmm. Adding the butter and the mayo to each slice of bread too, completely necessary, completely. Every single thing here has a purpose. And I know that there seems like there's a lot of starch on the sandwich, but it doesn't like eat like there's a lot of starch on the sandwich. And there's like 3 slices of bread, the stuffing, which is bread, and like 2 kinds of potatoes. Oh my gosh. Oh, so the stuffing is obviously the last thing I didn't mention. And my mom always made that semi-homemade. So you buy the stuffing mix and then you add like your own stuff to it. So we did like sauteed onions and celery, milk, chicken stock, And poultry seasoning. And it's one of those things like, I don't even know if I want to make it homemade because I just have loved this stuffing since I was little. It's like a memory, you know? And then you don't get to have, except for once a year. So like, why am I gonna bother making something like fancy homemade? Mmm. That was so good. This bread is like, I'm so happy that I went and got it instead of just going to get like a loaf of white bread someplace. Like the crust on the bread is amazing. Oh, do you want some too? Do you want some? I don't think so. No. All right. Not bad, eh? That I was able to get that whole side of the sandwich on top of the rest of the sandwich without it completely falling apart. I'm a pro. Mmm. No shame in my game. Right, kitten? He nodded. You still can't have any though. Mm-mm. 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 Mm. 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 This is definitely one of those eat by yourself sandwiches because it's not going to be pretty. And it really doesn't make sense to just wipe your face off after every single bite, you know? Seems just like wasted time. I may like the Thanksgiving leftover sandwich more than actual Thanksgiving dinner. Because I'm like the type of person that I love mixing food. So I love getting like everything on one fork, and this is pretty much the equivalent of getting everything on one fork every single time. I'm pretty sure I've got like some kind of potato up my nose. Mm. Oh my gosh, guys. There's so much cranberry sauce on this plate. I think the cranberry sauce really makes this easier to eat as far as like the sandwich having a lot of starch on it because it's so tart. The acid cuts through all the richness of, you know, the starches, the bread, the turkey skin if you've got it on your sandwich. Mmm. Mm. Oh, the crust on the bread is so good. Mm. 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 Whoopsies. So yeah, our Thanksgiving dinner, other than the gravy, turned out pretty much perfect. Last minute decided to set up my IKEA desk as a big dining room table. Best decision ever. Is we don't have a dining room, but I wanted us to all be able to like sit together and eat. So I set that up and we had such a good conversation at the dinner table. And then afterwards we played Cards Against Humanity. It was so funny, guys. So funny. I really couldn't have asked for a more perfect night. It was better than I thought it was gonna go. I handled myself. I was like super focused in the kitchen. Other than the gravy, I feel like I was able to like hold my shit together through like the chaos, and Shane was just following behind my path of destruction, cleaning up after me. Which is like exactly what I needed. I didn't want him to try to help me with anything because I wanted it the way I wanted it. And I knew that he was gonna try to help, but he might not end up helping me. So he just like cleaned and it was perfect. Mm. Mm. My jaw's starting to hurt from chewing. Well, that was epic and delicious, and it will be the only one that I eat this year, so I'm really happy that I went for it and made it count. It was so delicious. I will put how I did it below. It's also at the beginning of the video if you want to see visual instruction. And for everything that I have a recipe for, I will link that below as well. My cranberry sauce, I'll tell you how I made the turkey. I will post the recipe for the sweet potato souffle that I made, how I made my mashed potatoes. So yeah, all of that will be below for you in case you want to make this for yourself next year, today, tomorrow, whenever you want. So thank you guys very much for joining me today. This was epic and I had so much fun, and I hope that you guys make this yourselves at home and that you can appreciate the reference to the Friends episode because it is the best.
My sandwich, my sandwich.
If you're not already following me on Instagram, my handle is at @the_hunger_diaries. I put a lot of just my everyday stuff on my Instagram story. So when I go places, when I go to like the doctor, the physical therapist, the grocery store, out with Shane, out with friends, working out, like I video a lot of stuff and I put it in my story there. I also make a lot of like really short form eating videos like these and post them only on my Instagram channel. So if you want to see more content, different content that you won't see on YouTube necessarily, then you can go to my Instagram channel and check me out and follow me there. If you are not following me here on YouTube, you can hit the little subscribe button below. And if you want to be notified whenever I post, there is a little bell icon next to the word subscribe. You can click that and you'll be notified every single time I post a new video. We have a lot of fun here. I like to make these crazy creations, I like to call them. I also love to go out to different places. Like I went to LA, Detroit, Boston, New York, DC. I went to all of those places this year just so that I could eat. And I made videos, these kinds of videos, in most of those places. I will be doing a Juicy Lucy tour in Minneapolis, so get ready for that. If you don't know what a Juicy Lucy is, it is a cheeseburger with the cheese stuffed inside of the patty, and when you bite into it, it's like lava, delicious, delicious lava. So yeah, if any of that intrigues you, hit that subscribe button, support me. I love all of you so much for doing it. And yeah, then we can go on this journey together. All right guys, well, happy post-Thanksgiving, happy almost Christmas. I can't believe Christmas is like 1 month away. So that's pretty exciting. Stay tuned for lots of Christmas themed mukbangs in the near future. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you guys on Thursday. Yeah, Thursday. Love you guys so much. So much. See you on Tuesday. Bye.